Welcome to the She Builds Show. I'm your host, Stefanie Olson, a licensed general contractor who builds new construction, renovates, and designs your vision. Today, more than ever, we need raw, authentic women who are willing to rise above society's norms, break those glass ceilings, and encourage each other to boldly build the life we were meant to live. So, honey, what are you building? Welcome to the She Builds Show. The title of today's episode is, Are You a True Entrepreneur? I am a big, huge fan of Gino Wickman and his philosophies and ideas around running a business. He wrote the best-selling book, Traction. If you haven't heard of it and you're an entrepreneur and you're running a business, you need to get it. It's by far the best business book I've ever read. The purpose of this book is to help you get a grip on your business. Gino has created a system called the Entrepreneurial Operating System. We call it EOS for short because saying that is not easy. I had a hard time. The system revolves around 6 key components. They are vision, data, process, issues, people, and then traction. The book walks you through how to develop each of these key areas. Implementing this program can take a long time. And I've been actually working through these steps for the past year and a half now. And if you're an entrepreneur and you need help with building a good foundation for your business, this system is for you. The thing that is also offered within Traction is the ability to hire what's called an EOS implementer. And they come alongside you and your team, and they help you implement the 6 parts of Traction. Now, before I dive too deep into this, I want to back up and introduce Gino's other book. It's called The Entrepreneurial Leap. This book asks the question, do you have what it takes to become an entrepreneur? The first half of the book, Gino is convincing you to not become an entrepreneur, to get out of doing the business if you don't possess 6 essential entrepreneurial traits. The traits are visionary, passionate, problem-solving, driven, risk-taker, and responsible. He goes into depth of these traits and with absolutely no apology says if you weren't born with these traits, you should not be an entrepreneur. He also has an assessment in the book to help you identify whether you possess them or not. In the assessment, you rate yourself from 1 to 4. 1 is being strongly disagree, and 4 is strongly agree. Here are the questions from the assessment. I think this is really important to really ask yourself, am I cut out for this? Like who I am inside me, what I was born with, what abilities I have. Am I set out to run my own business? Here's the questions that you rate yourself 1 to 4. Listen and just mentally note or take a piece of paper and write down if you think you strongly agree or strongly disagree with these statements. I am competitive. I want to make a lot of money. I work harder than other people. I have a lot of ideas. I am self-motivated, driven, and have a strong sense of urgency. I have a lot of energy. I am very passionate. I am very responsible. I make tough decisions faster than most. I am good at persuading people to do things. I enjoy setting goals and am goal-oriented. I love to grow and learn. I am a good leader. People tend to follow me. I am impatient. I am rebellious. I am a strategic thinker. I am a creative problem solver. I immediately blame myself when something goes wrong. I get bored easily. I always see the big picture. I have street smarts and common sense. I am comfortable taking risks. I am very independent. I am optimistic. If I fail, I try again. What I love about this is that if you resonate with those things, then man, it feels good to be able to claim who you are and not feel apologetic about it. When I look at this and I read these things, I'm a 4. I strongly agree with everything. And it confirms for me that I'm in the right place. But I want you to think about yourself. Are you in business for yourself, but struggling? Feeling out of place or out of control or lack of direction? I would really encourage you to pick up this book and truly ask yourself if you're built for entrepreneurship. It's a hard road, one where you work harder than you ever would at a 9-to-5 job, because entrepreneurship and running your own business is 24/7. But for me, I wouldn't choose it any other way. I'm built differently and I can't just do status quo. And the book has really helped me realize that the way that I'm put together is okay. It's okay that I have so many ideas and set goals and am extremely motivated and passionate. I want women in their lives to be successful in the path they choose. And I think the first step to that success is knowing thyself. One interesting thing I learned while going through this book is that you can be an entrepreneur, but just work for yourself. You don't have to grow a big team. You don't have to have a ginormous business. And this was the difference as a young person that I realized there was something different between my father and I. He grew his accounting business, but really did that as a one-man show. It's how he preferred it. And it's because he knew his sweet spot and where he was successful. His gift was not training and teaching and growing and taking on other businesses and taking risks. It was to work hard and know he was in control of the fruits of his labor. His success and his idea of entrepreneurship was actually being a solo entrepreneur. I love that he knew that and that it was an extremely successful business model for him. He didn't try to go be something else. I also had to find out that I was different from him and that my risk tolerance and my ideas and my motivation were different than his, and that's okay. And this book has also actually enlightened me on how my husband is put together. Entrepreneurs are all different. So many entrepreneurs, they don't really fit in. They're different. A teensy weensy little bit crazy, right? We're all a little crazy. And my husband, he is a true visionary. He has ideas. He leads people so well, and he's optimistic to his core. And this book helped me realize that although sometimes I can feel like he's all over the place, I'm sure my people feel like I'm all over the place. But living with someone like that, I realized that, man, that is a gift. He is a gift, and so is his ideas. You are a gift, and so are your ideas. Know thyself. Were you formed perfectly to be an entrepreneur? Did you rate 4s on all of those questions? If you are not sure, I highly recommend that you read The Entrepreneurial Leap. And then if you know for sure that you are, then my best advice to you is to implement traction. It will change your life and really get you to build your business from the foundation up, to start it strong. So read these books, download the audiobook, keep growing, keep reaching, keep learning. Spend time getting to know thyself. It's worth it, honey. You, my dear, are a gift, and your gifts need to be shared. Thanks again for listening to the She Builds Show. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so happy you're listening. Any questions, reach out to me on Instagram, shebuilds.homes. Follow us. We put out cool content and just really try to add value to your life. May your day be filled with joy. And remember, gratitude is the essence of true joy. So if you have a snotty attitude today, change that around and think about the things you can be grateful for. I'm grateful for you. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me today on the She Builds Show. My name is Stefanie Olson. My hope is that this episode leaves you feeling empowered and ready to boldly take that step into building the life that you envision, 1 2x4 at a time. And if you can do me a quick favor, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes. I get giddy over reading the reviews each week, and I will choose one special person to win some She Builds swag. Make sure you add your name to the review, and I'll reach out if you're the winner. Thanks again for hanging out. Be sure to visit me at theshebuildshow.com, where you can ask me questions and share with me what you're building.